Good afternoon, everybody. Hope everybody is doing well today. This hump day, the middle of the week. Sorry I didn't get video up the past 2 days. I'm doing a beautiful journal that I'm raffling off in a group called Junk Journal Newbies. And I kind of left it to the last minute and kind of didn't. A couple things happened that kind of caused me not to be able to get to it as soon as possible, and thus putting it off for a bit. You ever looking for something and you just had your hands on it, and now that you need it, you can't seem to find it? But I'll finish what I was saying. So Monday we normally see, this is the start of it. That's it. It's I've never done a tall, slim journal. It's been a little bit of a challenge, but it's coming out beautiful. It is. I'm proud of it. I'm trying different techniques by not covering every page, especially some of the really vintagey pages. It's pretty much done, but I want to go through and put all my tabs in I like to add little bits of little extra little things, and I have another lace to put in here, one more to go in here, just to balance this out. But I'm loving it. I always go back through my journals 2 or 3 times after I finish them, see little things, because sometimes you see little things, oh, I should have done something. Like today, I was cutting out some pink numbers, and I thought, oh, this would look nice on one of the pages, so I went back and I put that number. My tag for here is drawing. That's another thing. I added something more to that tag that was already done. And I put I did that there, and I did it in another place. Where did I do it? I can't even find where I did it. Oh, I did it here. I went through and I put a little heart there. You know, just sometimes when you go back through things, you see something that you wished you would have. So I do that 2 or 3 times, and then I wait a couple of days before, well, it won't be, the draw isn't until Friday or till when all the tickets sell. And so that was taking some time, and because it was new, it was taking me a little bit longer. What we're doing, we are working in our Bleue journal, but we're going to make some tags today. And just, I'd seen an idea, and I thought, okay, since I need a lot of ephemera for this. I'm not supposed to use the word ephemera, because technically, as a lady was stating, and she got in a lot of trouble, which to me, words can sometimes, yes, it does mean vintage. Like when you buy, I bought an envelope, a bag full of vintage envelopes with postcards and things like that. That's technically called ephemera, but I think we've now generalized it. Anything we put inside our journal, even if it isn't vintage thing, you know, that's how I say it, and I'm probably wrong. I gotta take my sweater off. I'm either hot or cold. One moment I'm cold to cover up my arms, and then the next minute I gotta take it off, and I gotta grab my drink closer because I have a very dry mouth, and I've been taking my water, getting my water back up because I hadn't been drinking enough, and I was getting a lot of muscle cramps. And to help me drink my water, I buy like simply lemonade, and I put that much of the lemonade in it to kind of like squeezing lemons, but sometimes when I squeeze lemons, it hurts with these hands of mine. So I bought this, and it's easier, faster. Okay, so I seen this neat way to make tags. Hers, of course, all ruby and pearl or twisted paper. Mine never come out quite the same, but that's the thing with junk journaling. I'm going to yawn, guys, and I slept well last night. So I'm going to try to put some of this paper I threw it on here and that piece kind of went really well. Or do I want, I don't think I want too much. You want to try to get different colors in there. You don't want it to be very, you know, try. But I also don't want it to look like I So take a smaller piece and put it there because I kind of like that edge. But I might put it like that. That could go there. I'm trying to do some balancing out. This under here. The sad part is I really want to use this piece because it's just different. So I need a smaller piece in here. What do I have? We can go with that. Big business. But you know what? Well, that kind of fits perfectly, doesn't it? Okay, let's lay some of that out. We'll slide this over. We'll slide that up. Let's glue it down. Let's do it, guys. I just cut the paper up. I'm using a piece of cardstock. I bought a package from our Dollarama, and I need to grab another one. It was a really good price. You get 60 sheets of craft paper pad, and it comes in brown. I wanted the black for when I package up some of my fussy cuts and things like that I sell, and then I got the brown. Sometimes I use the brown as well. The white, I tried it in the printer. It's just a little too thick for my printer, but that's okay because it's perfect for doing things like this. And so that's what I did. I pulled one of those out, the white ones. And you want your text, you don't always want your text going all the same way, so it doesn't matter if it's sideways, upside down, you know, type thing. I searched for pages out of my books because I wanted some uniqueness to it. I have this one beautiful, beautiful vintage book, and I wished I could find more like it. Because, like, I buy a lot of reading books, but all the text is always so much the same. And I'm overlapping it because that tear there. It's, this blue book. I don't even remember where I got it. It's a Catholic reader, 4th grade, but I like how it's done like this. And it's got Roman numeral numbers in it and things like that. And so I really love it. And I want to find a few more like that. Like, I need some poetry ones. I have a few shorthand pages. When I, it's funny because I'm always begging for them. Well, I don't beg, but when we have wishes and things like that, that's something I always put down. Is that? Why did I concentrate out so much on that gluing? I don't know, but I did. I should have put that on top. Oh well, that's okay. It's too late now. It's what is done is done. I think I want, but I want to make sure that I don't. We'll put that in there. This is going here. want to make sure so pretty much that goes to the top. And as you can tell, I'm not worried about glue getting on here. I'm waiting for a package, and every time someone goes and looks at the door, I think it's my package. I did it this way. Oh, see, I left a little bit at the top, but that's okay. I can always fix that up. Now I'll move that. Oh, I got one of my hairs on here. And so far, let's not say too much. Boo-Boo's asleep, and she's sleeping well. So we might get through a video without a boo-boo crazy moment, if we're lucky. Maybe some of you enjoy watching me go nuts with her. She's been driving me crazy the past few days. She either wants to eat or she wants me to cuddle her. There's no in between. I don't want to say her name too loud because it might wake her up. And then we have to deal with her, guys. That's a hard page not to use. And I'm gonna... I forgot how I had it. Isn't that typical? Let's see that this needs a little more glue. Oh. It's fragile. Some of, you know, the older stuff gets so fragile. You have to be so careful. But it's okay if it tears a little because I'm just going to tape it down. I really wanted to use this. Maybe we need to put it like this. No. It fits perfect here. It really does. And then we had that, but let's just, this is so close to the same color. Let's see. Just jumping into my book pages here. See what I can find. Everything I seem to have is so close to the same color. Such a perfect page to fold. I can't. I'm seeing how it folds because sometimes when you fold them, if they're old, they crack, right? I'll put, a lot of times what I do in this case, I'll put some washi tape, but it's fine. Well, it's tearing a, no, it's not. Because I like it because it's in another language. So I don't really want to waste that way. Well, it's not a waste. I just would like it. I'm trying to... It might be easier if I just go in my book like this. I was looking for some color of this. See, this is what they say is ephemera, the originals. And then, right, those are supposed to be the originals. Just trying to find a different color. Ooh, some of this I should have out because I like putting this stuff. Like it's the real thing, right? And so I might put some little embellishments on it, but I put it in and then you can write it, and that shouldn't. You know what it is? Someone sent me all this, or my friend gave it to me. She is really, well, she goes to a lot of I don't drive, so it's impossible for me just to pick up and go to antique stores. Andre doesn't like to do those things. So I'm really on my own, and I really don't have anybody to take me. And so I don't, and our Goodwill, our one thrift store doesn't get very old vintagey books. Not like really old ones. Oh, I didn't luck out in there. Really didn't. I really didn't. I just want a lighter piece, but I have some more book pages here. I've got 2 baskets. Well, that's my really old, and then this is some of, oh, here, maybe this. Maybe this will work. There we go. That should have been my first choice to go to. Yep. Oh, well, it is what it is. It is what it is. Oh, I'm supposed to need to color my hair. Plans for tonight change, so my plans have to change. I was supposed to go out and get some stuff. I'll do it right about there. And then I'm going to... I guess you could do music pages in this too. I just chose to do book pages. And so even some of this book pages, I'm working so hard to make sure that it's matching perfectly. And I might even be taking it off. So I don't know why I'd be covering it with, but oh well, it is what it is. But when you go to cut it, you never know, or cover it. So it's best to do what you want right off. This desk was a disaster. It's still a disaster. What I need to do is stop creating, stop making things, stop selling for a couple days, and get myself cleaned up. That's tasty stuff. Love it. Now, when you're using this really old paper, you have to be very gentle with the glue. I don't know what Jacob's pounding upstairs, but he's pounding something. There we go. The first part is done. It's okay, Boo Boo. Now Boo Boo's awake because she doesn't like when things are banging. She might go hide. She does not like it. Okay. Now we're gonna find. We might come in with a touch of blue in some places. Not a lot, just some. It's going to be funny, but I really just want to use the corner of that. Doesn't that sound silly? It is silly. Just glue it like that. But let me trim that first, because I know it's overlapped. It's kind of like a Tag Tuesday, but it's not Tuesday. It's not Tuesday anymore. It's not Tuesday anymore. Do I want to go that way or this way? I want to go that way. Or do I want to put it in the middle? I think I'm going to put it in the middle. I like it in the middle. So in the middle it goes. In the middle it goes. And I just took a scrap out of all the blue stuff and I cut it up a bit. And I'm going to put this in the top corner here. Now she just laid one big paper. I wanted some blue throughout it. in different ways. So that's what I'm doing. But you don't have to do it this way. You do it whatever way you like. Hers was really beautiful. I'm just, you know, I'm trying it. Well, of course, when you watch things, you always put your touch into things, right? So, and there was something else I've seen in here that I really wanted to use, but now I should have put it to the top. Well, that one might be good. Yeah, I think I might end up using that. Those are blue tags I created for digital. So we'll take those out because we're making a whole slew of tags. Well, we're going to see what we can do in that. You know me, some days I accomplish a lot. Some days I yip too much. Some days, most days, sometimes that flow, man, you can't get in a rhythm. Maybe I should have printed it, but I thought I had it. Oh well. My mom used to have a saying, you know what thought. Can't say that too much because it's got a bit of swearing in it. Thought he farted, but he pooped himself, but my mom would swear. I don't know where that comes from, but she used to say it to us all the time. I don't think I want this part. I'm going to put that there. See, we're going to lose some book page, but that's okay. I'm not worried about that. I'm used to doing a certain size journal. So this tall, slim journal, you know, trying to, for one tags, making sure your tags are long enough. That has been somewhat of a challenge, if I should say so. What I'm doing, because I left some white up there, I'm just coming in with this blue. This is a good way to, if you have a little piece of scrap sitting on it, because of what type of tag I'm making, this isn't going to affect it by any means, but I didn't, and my fingers are stickier, so the paper stuck to my finger more than it stuck to the, you know, where's my, I should always have this with me because it helps a lot. There we go. Oh, I'm liking it. I is. I think I'll do that and then maybe put this here or this way. Here. I really like this. It's like a master board. It's a smaller master board. This is more the master board size I make most of the time. Anyways, there we go. There we go. Put the glue over there. Take a sip. I even created myself a little ambiance. It's a candle I made one time, and I just put some little lights in it, battery operated. Sometimes I turn it on now during the day, even nighttime. Just, you know, I don't know, little lights and candles always have felt good to me. Oh, I see a piece that we need to glue down some more. Thanks to that paper. Now, here is the thing with this. I might have made, see, they're going to be a little long. Darn it. Darn it. Darn it. Did this glue too much now? I'm going to move it up because I'm going to lose a bit there, but I'm not worried. I'm hoping my trimmer works. I've got one on Temu. I'm just waiting to save a little money. Just a good sale and I'll get it. I want one of the, I don't want this type of trimmer. I find it really, my blade is dead. And I haven't been able to find the right size for it. Even Michael's didn't have it. Here, we have a small Michael's and not a well-stocked Michael's. I can't get any 10 bolts at Michael's. I don't know if that's a new thing, if they're not carrying his product anymore. Okay. I was trying to trim it. So I might have to trim it more, and I don't want to. If I went this way, I think I know what I'm going to do. I think. I don't know. This might turn out to be a little... I have a tall, slim journal that a couple can be a little bit longer. But the idea of this was to make tags. But what I think I'll do... Pull that trim again. And sometimes you have to be careful because these cutters don't work great if your glue is still wet. That's the hard part about sometimes doing these things on camera because you're doing them pretty fast. Like, I'm going to do this one. This way. I'll make one long one because I can use that in another journal. And then I was thinking if I fold this in half, but I need kind of a half mark. Whoop. Glue. Just do it like this. Oh, it was still so fresh that it ripped the paper. Oh, that beautiful paper is gone. I have to fix something up there. And it didn't even cut. I'm telling you, my trimmer is terrible. I wished I would have waited and added the blue pieces later. Now, I'm not worried that that's cut there because it just adds more of a rough look to it, I guess. I now know why Shabby just cuts hers. She never uses a trimmer. She just eyeballs it and goes for it. Because what I'm thinking, and even with a trimmer, it feels like it didn't trim it right because I didn't really take the time to look at it properly. So I should just, I was thinking this way, but it doesn't really make a... See, it's just a touch too long. And I don't want to move this beautiful thing, but you know what? What length do I want it? Might be even a little too wide there. I might have to just trim this off. Right there. See, some of the pockets are a little bit... Oh, here comes Boo Boo. We didn't get through it, guys. show you what I'm doing in a second, guys. I have to hold it up. No, baby. This is still a tag. This is still going to be a tag. I'll use it. Trust me. Just scoot that off to the side. Boo-boo. No. Let me just grab something, guys. Okay, sorry about that, guys. Something fell in it, and I needed to pick it up before it got ruined. Apologies. Things happen sometimes on camera. I know some people turn it off. I don't worry about with that too much. What I'm sad now is there. Okay. And this one is, we were leaving long. And then this one here. It's a fatty tag. I'll use that. That's not a problem for me. Now, she didn't, hers, because she was making longer ones, I probably should have done it a bit different. That's okay. I'm just going to trim that part off. And then, wow, Christina, boy. What part of that is not straight? What, I should say, what is straight? Some days, cutting is not easy. Okay. So then we come in, and I have it here. I need my blue. Here's my blue. Oh, I don't want that. I want my dark blue. Well, there's my dark blue. I don't want the turquoise. I'm not going to stencil the whole thing. I'm just doing some of it. I wished I had a different rose stencil. I got to find another new one. I think that hers turned out nicer because they're longer. We'll see how it... Again, this has got to be trimmed up because I got... And I'm just going to simply fold it over. Trim it in tag form. I just seen when I did that. I need a little more glue. go. And you can still add more to this. I was thinking of using that as a tag. Then it might look neat there. So, okay, so let's stencil them all and then we'll look at them individually. All the scraps are all over the place. I'm not going to throw these pieces away because I make little things with this that just stick in a nice little pocket. If I wanted to, I could probably washi tape those two together, but I'm not going to. Okay, so that one's done. That one's not done with that. And I definitely want a little more blue paper somewhere on that one. Okay. Ooh, this one's going to be a little fatter, but we'll trim it just a touch. Oh, please. Okay, it's good enough. It is good enough. The stencil she had was a really good stencil, and I need to look for one. It just had the way that it just was a great stencil. This is the only rose one I have, and you don't necessarily have to do roses. I don't have a lot of good stencils. I need to get some good stencils. It's not bad. Take this. You can also do the corner to corner. Works really well too, but because I haven't got that other paper on the back yet, I'm just seeing, because I know myself so well. This we're just going to stencil up the side here. Trying to alternate it a bit. Maybe tip of it up here. Except for right now, we're gonna cut some of that off. We have to because we mixed a mistake here. That's a great thing. Sometimes you make a mistake, you just fix it as best as you can. No, no, no. There's that one. And you can leave them square as well. Sometimes I do that. But I think in these ones, they just seem to look better. I'm just going to make a teeny one. And this one. Don't scratch me. That's enough. No. She has this new habit where when she wants something, she claws at me. And she wants food, and she's had all of her food for right now. This one, let's just see what the difference, maybe if I put some turquoise on it. That's all I want to do on that. Fix a corner here. Hear my chair squeak. Because I'm so quiet normally. And my hands are blue. You know what? I'm going to corner around that one, I think. Just to do something different with it. Doesn't fit in this one. But I have a long journal blue journal I'm working on too, so. There we go. Got some tags out of that. And Boo Boo's going to be coming any second, I know it. She decided she's figured out how she's going to get to me. I'm preparing, guys, so that it makes it a little easier when she does get up. But she changed her mind because I rolled the chair. So she thinks she's getting something. Now, you could leave them like that if you wanted to, but you can also add some more things into them. So I'm going to look to embellish them a little. Almost thinking this one I might, if not the full, might end up adding a paint chip in there. I even have this one sitting here, ready to be a tag. So since it's sitting there, guys, let's just pull it out, since we're embellishing, and add it into the mix. Okay. See, that might look good on. That might have been great to glue on. So you can come in with a little something somewhere. That kind of looks cute there. I like that there. That was like waiting for me. There we go. Oh, I have a label. I'm going to wait on the label to see. She might be good on this little one. Yeah, I think I'm going to put her on there. Oh, we don't need a coffee. I don't know why the coffee one is in there. Oh, maybe her. Yeah, her. But I want something else with her. She's too big. But I kind of like her. Maybe over here. I don't know why, but I kind of like her on that. It's a blue label. So we're going to go back here. I might do half a label. No, I don't. Sometimes you just fold it over. It's funny how I kind of like the big one on this little one for some reason. I just like it. And I'm putting it because I like it. And that's all that matters. Right? Right. I'm glad you guys all agree with me. Oh. My camera moved. Oh. Sorry guys, that camera suddenly moved really badly. I hope it wasn't like that through most of the video. My apologies as it is. I don't want to redo the video, guys. So my apologies for it. I don't know why it did that. The only thing I wished I would have done is done that there. I don't know why, but I like her. I like it on there. There we go. And then we have to add, I think I'm just going to staple a little. That piece is folding, so it might not work real well. Let me get this. There we go. That blue will be used somewhere. That's not a problem. Stapler. I don't know why, but my phone keeps flashing, and I don't know why. It's only 47 minutes, but it keeps flashing. How cute is she? I like her. I like her a lot. Let's go here. I like her a lot. I'm just trying to see if I have a tag that she looks good on. So we're going to think about that one. That's too small for that. That doesn't suit that. Just seeing what's under here. This is when I cut that flower out, it just looked really silly. It doesn't even look like a flower anymore. And I don't think I really want to put a flower on because I have roses there. And that vase is just a little too big. If we do her, we might have to add I kind of like her on that one. That does too big. Wish I had a small. I don't think that blue one goes well with it. Taking off the things I'm not using. this, or do we put her in this bottom corner? But what would we put on top? Just a little too small for that. Right to this. But do we stick that in behind it? No. Sometimes you don't need a lot. That one I'm thinking about. This one I like her there. So we're going to put her on. I need to do some more fussy cutting. I need to get some small pieces. Blue fussy cuts. I like her. What's over here? Oh, we had a bird. Oh. If I had a big blue bird, it'd be perfect. Washi tape isn't supposed to be in there. Oh, if we had a big bird, it would have been perfect. Oh, so perfect if we would have had a big bird. Or if I had put the bird on that one. Should have, would have, could have. But I do like that on there. Nope. Sometimes you just gotta play around with them, guys. I don't have enough blue fussy cuts. That is the problem right now. That's too big. That's too big. This would have been perfect on something. Would she be perfect there? Almost. Kind of, for some reason, liking that. I don't know why, but I am. Actually, I think I'll put that here. Back to trying that flower again, or I think I'm going to run. Do I cut her out really quickly as possible? Before we run out of time. Let me check that time while I'm fussy cutting. Let's check that time. Okay. Just double checking that time. Know what we have time to work with. I hope everybody's been having a good week. Mine's been busy and quiet, and I'm just been in my happy place working on that journal. There was frustrating moments where I had to stop it for a few minutes, and because I was not used to having to fill so much space up. That's the thing with the big journals, is I feel like there's so much space that you have to fill up like this way. She might be perfect. And then I forgot I have my ladies over here with some ribbon in it. I don't know why. She's too tall. So sad. Who would think she'd be perfect on that? Where did we put? Now, if we hadn't put those birds, she would have been perfect on there. But I liked those birds there. So. I don't know, I like the bigger lady. Right now it's between those two of what I have in ladies cut. The one lady's too big, and I don't really like her. She's too turquoise. in comparison, yeah, oh, there's her. So we've got 3 to play with. No, I don't like her. There's her, or there's her. And I think I'm going with her. I think I'm going with her. And I am kind of stuck on her on this one. Let me put that over there. And I'm going to put her on. I'm going to glue her on because I like her. I like her. But if we add, yeah, I like her a lot. And I kind of liking this on here for some reason. Another thing I might do is trim a bit off of here and a bit off of there and make it a little shorter, but then I'm covering that blue rose, so no. No, we could have put her, no, doesn't suit that one. I really wished I would have used the bird. I just feel like she needs something else. Just one little thing on her. Do I have a nice blue number? I don't think I have dark blue numbers. I need to get some printed. Just going through my numbers as quickly as possible. No, I don't. Nope, I don't. Really hoping, but I might add it to it after. I'll just go look and print off some blue numbers. And then she's coming in here, but I'm thinking, do I want to add this in up here? My phone keeps flashing. So either someone's calling me or I'm getting a message, but I've never seen it do that before. No, it doesn't suit because of the color. Oh, that one's tricky, guys. I don't know. Don't know. Definitely not there. I like her. So let's finish these 2 off while I think about this one. This one is throwing me. I think I need a photo. I need a vintage lady photo. What's on this side? I didn't even look on this side. If it wasn't so long. That would have been nice. Oh, I have this. Now that suits it better. But I'm not totally. That should be in there. Let's see. What do I have in here? I think this is mainly scraps, and that's why I didn't pull it out. Here. I think it's mainly scraps. Yeah, the rest is scraps. I thought I had. Okay. Put this here. I think she's what I'm liking. Too small. Kind of liking that one. away. Scraps, scraps, scraps. Okay. Kind of liking her on there. So that's what I'm going with, but I also like this on there. So I'm going to glue that on. Glue her. We still have to cover the back, but I don't have to do that. She's long. I didn't realize how long that arm is. Ooh, she is long. There we go. Went a little over, but that's easy fix. Boop. And see, sometimes when I get this, like, because I don't fussy cut that out all the time, so I take and put the brown because then it just doesn't stand out as much. There we go. And then I just, especially with the little pieces, it really does help to do that. I didn't do that with her, but I think she stuck okay. Now I'm wondering, no, doesn't suit it. Doesn't suit there either. Just like the bow. If I do this, I need a different type. Yeah, why does my phone keep flashing? It kind of startles me every time it flashes. I don't know why. It just does. This needs something. Maybe if I take, sometimes you can, I might add a little paint chip to the bottom. Just going to make it a little bit smaller. I do not know why my phone is flashing. I'm not going to do the toppers right now because we're gone past an hour. We'll do that when, depending on where we put them. There. There. I'm going to call that one quits. And this I'm going to print a number, and same with this. But they're pretty much done. Once you add your topper to it, it adds more to it as well, depending on what you do. So that's, here I thought I was going to get that done, but I didn't. And I didn't get the big tall one finished, but that's okay. That's for another journal anyways. So I'm going to throw it in its basket. The idea was to try to get ephemera done for this journal. Throw the pieces up there. We had her too that looked really cute as well. Throw that all in there. Back in its spot. This one, I'm still playing around with it. I don't know. This one is done. I can't add anything more to that other than maybe a small word. There we go. This is what, didn't we have another one? Sure, I did another one. Am I losing my mind? Okay, guys. Why do I think I was supposed to have another one, but I guess not. Yeah, I guess that's it. Why did I think we did 4? Oh well. Oh well, there we go, guys. Well, we made a scrappy board and then we made some tags. And then those will go nicely somewhere in this journal. Like this might go really nicely there. This could also be a tuck spot because it's big enough. I can turn it into a pocket if I wanted to. But so they'll look great. So we'll put it in our pile. Thank you for joining me. We got to work on some more pages. I have some things in here to work on with you. So we will continue that again next week. And I have to make some more ephemera. Well, like I have lots of ephemera, I just need to cut it out. Because like I made these tags by hand. I mean digital tags. I just got to cut them and decide if I corner or which ones I'm going to leave square. So I do have lots of tags and I need to fussy cut those out. And I'm going to make tags. I'm going to show you how to take these type of strips and make a tags out of them. So we're going to have that as well. So we have lots to come. All right, guys. Thank you very much for joining me today. I hope I inspired you to try a masterboard. Oh, there she is. I knew there was another little cute one. How could I forget about her? There she is. There she is. So there we go. We got some tags done. I'm quite happy. I love how this journal's coming together. We need to get pockets in here so we can start putting those tags in. That's the big job we got to do here. All right, thank you very much. And again, my camera is moving. I'm going to have to see if I can get Andre to build me a stand because it just moves. And my apologies, guys. I'll get that fixed by tomorrow. Hopefully, maybe I have to, see, I'm probably making you dizzy right now. It just, every time I put it in its spot, it just keeps moving. Just a little bit at a time. So sorry for the craziness today. I hope you enjoyed that, even with that funny camera action happening. I'll get better, guys. I promise. I keep trying, and then I moved this camera. I had it in a great position, then I moved it, and now I've been having problems again. But I'll get it readjusted. I will see you tomorrow. Tomorrow we're going to work on some clusters. All right. Have a good evening. Bye for now.